plan for success born out of tragedy. It's called the Children of the 58 Scholarship Fund. And as we prepare to mark 5 years since 1 October, our Tiffany Lane speaks with a family dedicated to making sure children of the victims get the education they deserve.
Since 1 October, Mynda Smith and her family have been dealing with the loss of her sister Neysa Tonks. While they've been grieving the loss, they made sure that Neysa's sons and the children of 57 other victims would be taken care of when it comes to their education. Just one of the burdens they feel could be lifted as they all heal from that devastating night in their own way.
This is me and Neysa.
Mynda Smith is a photographer at heart, but there are specific pictures that are a lot more personal over the last 5 years, including those of her late sister Neysa Tonks, one of the 58 killed the night of the 1 October mass shooting that forever shook the community and the families who were never able to say goodbye.
And the emotions are there and they're still very raw, but I think you just kind of learn to just bottle it up a little bit better and kind of compartmentalize it until you have to, have it come out again.
It has been a long road for Mynda and her parents, Chris and Debbie Davis.
I remember the first anniversary when my dad met another dad that had lost his daughter. And, the hug between two dads, you can't, that's something that you just need to heal and to know you're not alone.
And since then, families of the victims have continued to cope with their losses together. For Mynda and her parents, honoring Neysa meant helping not only her 3 sons, but also the children of the other victims from that unforgettable night. So they created the Children of the 58 Scholarship Fund in partnership with the Public Education Foundation and raised $320,000.
The small gift that we were able to do, I just hope that can take off just a little bit of a burden for them.
Under the scholarship, 55 recipients receive up to $6,000 each to go towards college or a trade school.
So we've had a few kids already go to college or to trade school, and to be able to know that we have some just small hand in their future.
2 of those children, Neysa's sons Braxton and Grayson.
So this is Caden, he's 29. This is Braxton, he's now 22, and he's at Utah Tech. And that's Grayson, and he's now at UNR, and he's 19.
While Neysa is not here to see her son's accomplishments and the efforts by her family to give back, Mynda knows she would be proud.
We feel her, and we feel that, these kids, to see them is such a beautiful way to see my sister and to see her joy and love that she wanted for them to be educated. And I know these other parents that, are right there with her. So
in Las Vegas, I'm Tiffany Lane reporting.
It is important to remember all the good that has come out of this, all of the connections. Scholarships for 1 October dependents through the Public Education Foundation don't end there. The Vegas Strong Compassion Scholarships gives up to $18,000 to dependents of people who lost their lives that night. The Helping Hands Scholarship provides up to $10,000 for people affected by 1 October. And there are also scholarships for dependents of first responders and students who want to become first responders. Those run up to $10,000.
Scholarships represent hope. They represent hope that you can make a better life for yourself and for your family by attending post-secondary school. And is there any time that we needed more hope than after 1 October? It's a beautiful investment in the dependents of people who lost their lives. It's a beautiful investment in people who were inspired by the events to work as first responders in the community.
Well said, Kirsten. Good words to hear. So far, the Public Education Foundation has handed out $530,000 in 1 October scholarships. That's out of the $2 million raised total, and that includes the Children of 58 Scholarship Fund we've been talking about. And they continue to raise money. Foundation launching $5 million in scholarships on 1 October, scholarships for anyone, including students who've gone through any kind of trauma or high-achieving students. A spokesperson for Bath & Body Works tells us tonight they fired a local employee for wrongfully accusing a man of shoplifting. We talked with that shopper. Ray Ivory says he was just buying candles at the Summerlin location earlier this week when this happened. He says at first he thought the employee was helping him by taking some of his items to the register as he continued to shop. But right after that, he says the employee followed him around the store and then pulled shopping bags out of his hand.
Snatched 3 bags out of my hand with no explanation. Really couldn't tell me why she did it, and it was just like embarrassing. clearly I ain't supposed to be around here because the skin color or the texture of my hair or whatever, but it ain't fair. Like,
Well, the company is taking action. The vice president of Bath & Body Works has apologized to Ivory personally. The company also sent us a statement saying this situation does not represent what they stand for. One local community activist applauds the store chain's swift action, but thinks the company should do a better job of training.
We said that's not enough is because our ask is allow, whether it be myself or other individuals, to come in to do racial diversity trainings. Let us speak to individuals in this location and other locations on how to not allow past experience be projected on new individuals.
Ivory says he doesn't plan to return to that store at all, and he is working now to hire a lawyer.
Hi everybody, I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.